Happy New Year, everyone. My name is Bill Schaffler. I'm the president here at People Report and Black Box Intelligence, and I'm here to talk to you today about the results for December of 2012, which we are now reporting in our restaurant industry snapshot for that month. The month of December was actually negative 1.1% comp store sales, and traffic was down 3.7%. Now, one of the things that impacted those numbers was the fact that New Year's Eve in December actually fell into the first week of January 2013. And last year it was actually in the fifth week of the month of December. So that was a negative impact to the month of December as we are reporting it, and that impact was about 1%. So without the impact of New Year's Eve, sales were flat for the month. And obviously we're going to see a benefit in the month of January of about the same amount for the overall month, as we move into 2013. One of the other aspects of the holiday sales was, we obviously looked at the very important holiday shopping season, and what we can tell you is, leading up to Christmas, the first 3 weeks of December ending on the 16th, sales were actually down 1.5%. In the last 2 weeks of the month, we did see a positive number, mainly due to the fact that we did have a couple of extra shopping days leading up to Christmas, and so that was something that actually did help the month as well. For regional information, California was leading the pack. Sales there were up 1.1%, and the Mid-Atlantic was the worst region, down 3.4%. Those are the identical regions in terms of top and bottom that we reported in November, and we thought that you might find that interesting. Now, DMA counts, we're up to 183 DMAs at this point that we're able to report on a weekly basis, and we actually saw 25% of those in positive territory, 75% in negative, and that's actually the worst month that we've seen from a positive-negative split in 2012. Obviously, some of that was impacted by the fact that New Year's Eve did fall into 2013, but nonetheless, it was the lowest split that we've seen of positive to negative. Some more, I guess, People Report news is we are tracking, obviously, on a monthly basis, what's going on in the industry from a people perspective, and in that regard, management turnover is appearing to trend downward and has been doing so the last several months. Same result in our most recent reporting. Hourly turnover, interestingly enough, is actually headed upward, and that's been very consistent over the last couple of months. From a more positive standpoint, jobs are still being created at a pretty good level in our industry. Our most recent numbers show jobs being up 2.1% in the most recent month, which is better than the prior month of being up 1.6%, so we're encouraged by that. And the last bit of information that we are always looking at and reporting to our members is the Consumer Edge Research Restaurant Willingness to Spend Index. And that month, the number in the month of December, that number was 91, which was a sharp increase from what we had seen in the month of November. And so, while that seems a little bit counterintuitive to the results that we saw in November, it is one area of optimism in that the consumer is not indicating that there's any sort of fatigue there in terms of their willingness to spend. It's actually increasing from our most recent surveys. So we'll keep track of that, and we'll obviously be able to report more on that as we get into the month of January. So hopefully this has given you a pretty good overview. As I said earlier, Happy New Year to everyone. We wish everyone the best as they're getting the new year kicked off. If there's anything any of us can ever do for you here, please give us a call, look up our websites, and we're here to serve you. So we look forward to talking to you soon, and we'll definitely speak to you next month. Thanks a lot.